Okay, this is in 7.2. This is going to be question 5 in this tutorial, and they're asking you to find the standard deviation. This is the symbol that we use for standard deviation, and I'm going to show you the long way first. So actually, right here is the formula for standard deviation. It's the square root of variance. Okay, so we're going to calculate the variance first, and this is the formula for variance, which we used in the previous problem. So we'll have the sum of x squared times the probability, and that's what I have here. Remember, these are your x's. X squared times the probability plus x squared times the probability plus x squared times the probability, etc., until you get a total for this piece right here, this sum right here. And then you're going to minus the mean squared. So remember, we have the equation for the mean, the sum of just plain old x times the probability. Okay, so that's what I did here. X times the probability plus x times the probability plus x times the probability. Add all that stuff together, and that came out with 8.7. And then it asks for the mean squared here. So I squared it, and I didn't actually show that right here, but that's 8.7 squared. I just put that in the calculator, and I got my standard deviation. Then I'm going to take the square root of my standard deviation and round that to 1 decimal place. Okay, so that's how to do it without just plugging stuff into the calculator, although I recommend that you plug this into the calculator. Just use the regular calculator from the one I sent you online. Or to do this whole thing in the calculator, go to the calculator, use the basic stats calculator, and group the data, enter your data, and click calculate. And then in the extended stats, that's in the left-hand side, or excuse me, on the right-hand side, you're going to see that both number 5, sum of squares, and number 6, mean deviation, come out to be 3.41, which is what we got here. So that was our standard deviation, or excuse me, that was our variance, and then we could have just square rooted the variance, okay? So y'all let me know by email or comments in the YouTube video if you have questions, or if, I could show this a different way maybe.